I was 3, my brother was 4, and my mom, she was a drug addict. My grandma took custody of us when we were pretty young. As we got older, like my grandpa, he started to drink more to kind of help cope with those things. And my grandma, she was just very overwhelmed and stressed. We kind of just all hit rock bottom, and there was constant fighting. My mom, she was in and out of our life at that time, trying to get connected back to us. There was one night, my mom had showed up to my house that night, and she was under the influence. She was banging on the door. She was trying to get in, and we were downstairs, and my mom, she had picked up the shovel, and she had put the shovel through the window, like knowing that that's my mom, and this is what me and my brother are sitting here dealing with. It was really hard, so I was just like, God, just bring me peace. I need a support system, I need peace, and I need love. As that stuff was going on, my grandma had brought me to this church. I was angry, I was upset, I was sad. I stopped doing everything I was doing. I quit cheer and dance. That is what God kept in my life in order to bring me that peace. And I got to a point where I felt like, he wasn't moving, and I got angry, and I was just like, nothing's ever gonna change. Around 14 is around the time where I started looking toward smoking and things like that. I was like, this will help. This will numb everything out because God's not doing it. He's not bringing me peace. This will. And at first, when I started, it did. As time went on, maybe weeks or months later, and I was continuously doing it, I felt more exhausted, more depressed. My anxiety shot out the roof. And I completely gave up on God. I was like, you're not working with me, then I can't chase after you. I was at church and I met Michaela, and Michaela, she kind of just listens every time. She didn't try to say, you're doing this wrong or you're doing that wrong and you need to work on that. She was there. I always brought up to my grandma, I want to leave. I can't stay with you. I just knew it was time to go, so I started acting out. I was like, maybe if I act out and I break the rules, maybe she'll be like, I don't want to deal with her anymore. She's out of control. And so I didn't stop until she finally was like, I'm taking you to court. And our relationship really got messed up. I went to my mom's and I stayed with her, and it was not a good experience at all. She was under the influence every single day, and I was under the influence. I didn't feel like me. I didn't even know where Haley went. I was completely gone at that point. Is this how I'm gonna turn out? This is not how I wanna live, but it looks like this is the end of my story. I don't know why, but every night I said a small prayer because I was like, maybe let me try again. This is a time where I need God. I need him to move. And I just prayed that he would send me somewhere. I was at the library when I had got the text message from Michaela. And it said, I have some good news. There's a couple at the church that felt like God was challenging them to open their home to foster care. Kind of got a little spark back when I got that text message. And something something told me I need to say yes, I had met Jen and Chad on a Zoom call. They seemed super sweet, and I was still really nervous. They had set up a date to come get me on Christmas night. Christmas morning, I knew I was leaving that day, so I was a little anxious, so I hit some weed, and that's what I did, and it didn't help. It made it so much worse. My nerves shot out the roof, and I was like, I hope they're nice, and I was really scared. So the morning that I had woke up from the first night of being at Jen and Chad's house, that was the first night I ever got sleep. I knew this was the right place. This God has been listening the whole entire time. So for the past few years before then, I woke up angry. I was angry at everybody. And I finally woke up and I was calm. And I knew I was calm. I was like, that's weird, and I was like, that's because God answered your prayers. Jen and Chad are like a mom and dad to me. They're that figure in my life. They're the missing puzzle piece is what they are. Just being able to have people who care about me, and I'm able to just talk, and they won't judge me or anything. I decided I want to recommit. I'm ready to fully walk with God. I need this change in my life. God is bigger than I ever imagined he was, and he's so powerful. And I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for him, because he was with me the whole time. I was never left alone. I talk to him throughout my day, whether it's a prayer or it's just like, hey God, I need your strength right now. He is my one and only Savior.